Hey guys, this is Mike. I just wanted to show you the new Quickie 18, I guess they call it. My son got it for me. You know, during shipping, I guess the box had a little dent in it, but I ended up with a cracked fin, but that's okay. I epoxied it. I lost the shroud screw, but come to find out, it's the plastic on the shroud that came off. And I just kind of wanted to review it. It has a remote start hooked up to it. I might get an Align 2-in-1 for it because it seems not to catch. The original owner ran 30% cool power in it, and I have 15% cool power. Right now I'm trying to get rid of it, but I do have 25%. I'll run it later, so I've been having a little trouble getting that adjusted right, but it's good for hovering right now. I did have to mess with the swash to get the right pitch. When I first got it, it didn't have the right, so the original owner might have had different settings on his radio, but I readjusted all the rods per the Quickie 15 model instructions. Also, I'm using a Turnigy 9X radio with this. I got a few of these radios. They seem to work okay with my electrics. I know it's probably not the best for a Nitro model, but there's the canopy. What I'm going to do is stop camera. I'm going to fill her up with some fuel. It has pull start, but with my big hands, I got it locked out, and you have to take it apart to kind of reset the spring. But it's not a big deal. But I have an Align starter that I have from my Raptor, so I can use that. I put the owner gave me a shaft coupling to use the Align. It works fine. The pull start works when it's warmed up, but that initial start, this baby works mint. So I'm going to shut the camera off right now. I want to load her up with fuel, and we'll start it up and show you the girl flying. I haven't got it tweaked out perfect yet, but I'm a noob. I just kind of hover around. I don't do anything fancy, so she's good for me, but I'll be right back in a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. So we're going to try to start this with my Align starter and then put on the canopy. The only thing I do not like about it, I need to drill a hole in the canopy to allow for the starter, because you start it, you got to throw the canopy on, mess with it while it's running, the blades are trying to turn, and get it screwed on so you can fly it. So it's kind of a pain. So that's one of the things. I'm going to try to do a hole here, and then I'll apply some epoxy to reinforce it. But it's a nice canopy, huh? We got a little wind going on today, but we'll see what goes on. Okay, shut off everything, turn on the radio. I got a switch error. Okay, now I'm going to shut the motor on in the off position, gyro on. I'll turn the motor back on. Okay, my gyro is on. Turn on power. The gyro is initialized. The only time I have a problem, sometimes when I'm trying to start it, the gyro comes out of initialize, it starts blinking. Alright, so we need this. I have this starter. I'm thinking about going with the onboard glow though. Hit the exhaust just a hair. Oops. Pump the gas. Let me just wait a little bit. Make sure I don't have hydro lock. I'm just going to up it a little bit on the trim. Let's try it again. See what I mean? I gotta adjust the idle just a little bit more, but now I'm gonna try to get the canopy on. I gotta do something about that. They should make quick canopy connectors. They just pop it on and you're good to go, because yesterday I did this and the minute I went to take off, the motor died. So it is kind of a hassle, these. I guess if I had the hole drilled in it. See, now my gyro is blinking. The gyro started blinking. It came out of heading hold, and I don't know why. It does that after I start it. So I gotta try to play with the gyro adjustments, because I want to keep it in heading hold. Let me just rev it up a little bit. I don't want it to die on me here. Alright. But I know everybody's going to frown on this. But here's the switch. I'm going to hold her live. I got to reinitialize the gyro. I'm going to hold her steady. Alright, she's in heading hold. I don't know why I do that. Everybody's going to say, don't do that, don't do that, it don't work. But for some reason, a minute after I start it, she comes out of heading hold. Probably because of the vibration or something, but... Alright, let's give her a whirl here. But I don't know why she comes out of heading hold while I'm trying to start her. I got to figure that bug out. I actually took my bending tool. If you watch my YouTube things, I got the tail to be a little straight. She's still a little bent, but right now I want to check tracking. Tracking looks pretty good. All right. Bring my antenna up. Testing the servos. Alright, there she goes. Now she's a comfortable flight. I got a little wind here. I got the camera on it, so I'm trying to pay attention. If I go to goose it, she bogs. I got a bog issue, but like I said, the owner was running 30. Don't mind me, I just stopped because of the wind. Got some good wind going on here. I don't want to crash her. And see, I don't know if I got a little bend in the main shaft. She might be just out of balance, but she flies stable, so I'm kind of waiting on a scale that I bought to weigh these blades, make sure they're okay. Alright, let's let the wind cool down a little bit. Yeah, see the little bend? You can see the bend in the tail. I still have heading hold on the Futaba. But I know you're not supposed to initialize while it's running, but I haven't been able to get it to... I'm going to drop the jet a little bit here. I think she's bogging because she don't have enough nitro. She got too much oil. Vice versa. Come on, stop, girl. She likes to run. I'm going to put her in. I'm on the wrong side here, right? Nope. Click, click, click. 3 notches in. Problem is it raises the idle. I gotta figure out how to drop the idle. Alright, the wind cooled down a little bit. Still in heading hold. She's a calm bird, but I can't get no power. That's about it on her. If I up throttle it, she seems to bog. So I don't know if she's just underpowered being an 18. I mean, this thing's almost as big as a Raptor 30. But see, I give it gas, it dies. I give it gas and she falls lightly to the ground, so I don't know. I gotta get the name of this motor. I'm not sure of the brand motor that the owner put in it. I have to get the instructions for it because I think there's another adjustment so I can add a little bit more air. But for some reason I power her up. I don't know if I got too much pitch on her. Maybe there's too much pitch on the pitch curve, but she'll hover fine. Fix the camera. I'm just gonna hover it. I'm not going to play with the throttle, but if I leave it about, this is 3/4 throttle. But the wind's pushing her down and I don't have enough power to break out of the wind pushing it down. So something's still not right. Either I don't have the motor tuned right, or maybe it needs to always, it's been running on 30%. But if I full throttle it, I actually have to let off the throttle to make it go up. So maybe my pitch curve is putting a little bit too much damper on her. I'm actually half throttle, she goes up. But this is a Quickie 18. I don't really see a lot of videos on YouTube. I'm just making this video so but see how I'm losing power. She starts to drop if I'm not in the right position. Full throttle, she'll drop to the ground. But half throttle or 3/4, she hovers up high there. I'm happy with it. It's a good trainer. But see, I tried to throttle up and she bogs down. So if I keep it at half throttle, so if any guys can help me out, if I give it too much throttle, which is also your pitch curve, the motor's not peaking, it kind of bogs. Maybe I need a new glow plug. Yeah, here I give it a little too throttle up.